Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone and geographical location. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for joining this discussion series again. We are going to discuss the strategic plan of Anambra State government of Nigeria, led by the erudite professor of economics, Professor Soludo, to bring about the transformation of Upper-Iweka, Onitsha into a high-rise building left and right. The strategic plan of Anambra State government, the Soludo's plan to transform Upper-Iweka down to Headbridge into something that looked like this, with high-rise office complexes, high-rise mega structures in years to come. And his plans to clear all the motor parks along the Upper-Iweka Isaacs and bringing about the total transformation of Upper-Iweka from Boromir roundabout to the head bridge, which will transform the face of Onitsha. That's what we are going to discuss. Some of you might not be aware of that, but the governor have given a hint of what is in the offering, what is in the plan of the government. That is the reason why the government is planning to rehouse most of those parks to central parks that they are going to establish around Onitsha, around 4 central parks that they are going to establish, thereby allowing the investors, mega investors, to put off mega structures, office complexes, big, massive hotels along that road, and other high-rise buildings to transform Onitsha into the 21st century we've been dreaming about, meaning that the African Dubai, Taiwan will actually come. So he want to create a space for those investors, the indigenous and foreign investors, to acquire those spaces left and right of that Upper-Iweka, along the expressway from Boromir roundabout through Army Barracks down to or flyover at Upper-Iweka down to head bridge or bridgehead, whatever you call them. So something of this nature will be brought in. You have something like 5, 10-story, 20-story high-rise buildings that will occupy that place. That will be for massive office complexes, hotels, entertainment hub, ICT, arenas, and a lot of things you can think about. Mega studios. That's what the government of Anambra State is planning for Onitsha. As you see, in Dubai, that's exactly the space for that. And there will be a way that the government will not approve any other thing except these structures that can be built on that area. So there is a plan, and there will be trees lined up on this motorway or Upper-Iweka. There will be massive trees and gardens that will be put in place, and a lot of artifacts and structures, artworks that will be built to bring Onitsha, the aura of Onitsha, to come. That's exactly what's the plan for the state. and basically this thing will happen. You'll be seeing some of these things, a hint of these things very, very soon. It will actually materialize in the years to come, but the whole thing has been, the plan for it will be led by the Soludo administration, and there will be orderliness in Onitsha. It will happen that after he must have done these things, you will notice that Onitsha will completely be changed. No longer the bad image of Upper-Iweka or Onitsha, of those Aboros and all those riffraffs. You will not see that anymore. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of Wonderful, bringing you this secret about what is going to happen, the strategic plan of Soludo-led administration in Anambra State to transform Onitsha, especially the Upper-Iweka, which will also lead to the Onitsha Owerri Road as well. It will actually extend to Onitsha Owerri Road eventually. So for you to support this, what we are talking about, you need to like, you need to share, you need to comment. Let us discuss about this. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel. If you are supporting us without subscribing, and if you are watching our videos, you are not actually helping us. That's why I urge you. I do appreciate all your effort in watching our videos whenever we drop any new video. But please, we need you to share this video. We want 1 million views in this one. Onitsha will rise. Remember, people will not believe what is going to happen, because people are saying, how can our people from the homeland invest in another place and leaving the homeland? Now the government has a strategic plan to bring a diversified economy, a diversified space, investing spaces that people will now, with huge capital base, will now invest. I also heard that the government is on itself also will also do prototype of what they want on the Upper-Iweka to look. They will display it in many places so that the people and investors, because they are not going to approve any structure again. That's why they are not allowing the markets. That's why they are not allowing markets on that area as is anymore. That's why the Coca-Cola markets will eventually be taken off from that place, because the government has a strategic plan to transform, to be a mega city. When you go to Nairobi, you go to Kigali, you go to many of these even African countries, you will see that how the whole place look like. And if you go to Johannesburg or Cape Town, you can see the difference. So that's why Onitsha is in the caliber of these cities. But because of lack of strategic plan of governors in the past in the state, that's why Onitsha has remained how it is at the moment. But Soludo, hate him or like him, is moving ahead to bring to total transformation of this great city. People might have accused him of so much delays and all those things, but now he is changing gear. He is bringing this thing, and he's forceful in doing these things. So he's going to bring all those things you are thinking that will not happen, because he's going to open up the Onitsha economic space to the to investors, to mega investors, because a lot of investors have been looking at Onitsha as a place, another gold mine in Nigeria that has not been exploited. People don't know the capacity and the opportunities in Onitsha. The investors know that, but because the government has not actually have any strategic plan or have anything to encourage them to invest or to assure them that investing will yield desired returns. That's why they have not looked at the way of Onitsha. They are rather going to places you can imagine they will be investing. Now is the change in direction by the Soludo government will bring about superstructures, bring about mega structures. You can see in Oka also is happening in Oka, but we are not discussing about Oka today. We are going to talk about the Oka, what is also going to happen in Oka before the end of this year and 2025. Between now and 2025, you will also see a lot of changes. There will be a mad rush to invest in the city of Onitsha. Already it's happening already, because a lot of inquiries are going on, and these are pushing the property prices, and it's also helping to diversify the economy of the great city of Onitsha. Remember to subscribe to this channel. If you are joining this video now, we are talking about the strategic plan of Anambra state government led by Soludo to change the great city of Onitsha, the Upper-Iweka area, into superstructures, into where a lot of superstructures will emerge. So that's what we are discussing today, and I do believe that you might not have had this before, but that's what is going to come. And remember, we break all these things to you in this channel just because we are not just a ordinary channel. We are informative, we're educative, and we're entertaining. We bring these news by our contacts and by the statements, looking at where the government are going, looking at them, their body movement, and looking at their plans, and looking at what they are saying and what they are doing. From there we will form opinion to bring about what is about to happen. We also bring about suggestions to them, which eventually will help them to change the great city of Onitsha and Anambra. Remember, our homeland must be livable and a prosperous homeland. It must be the final destination and not a departure point. So that's why we always discuss about these things, and that's why we keep on talking about that. And a lot of people are buying into that notion that we can have our own Dubai, that we can make it happen, that we can turn it around. And with the government trying also to encourage the people that this is possible, now things are happening. Things are happening, because with these strategic plans, it means that all those mega billionaires will have a place to put on mega structures. You can see that also, that lots of industry, big mega industries are trying to invest in Onitsha. You heard about the entrance of Innocent into Onitsha as well. It is strategic. If you have not seen the handwriting on the wall, now is the time for you to see the handwriting on the wall, that all these things are because what they know already. Those strategic investors, that's why they are now moving. So I don't know what you are waiting for wherever you are. I don't know what you are waiting for. What is you are waiting for? Let me tell you, things are beginning to take shape in the homeland, and it's something that is great. So we must not miss this opportunity, the investing in this strategic plan. So meaning that you will not be seeing all those slums and all those useless attachments and things that people are renting along that road. That you will be seeing things of beauty, mega structures, you'll be seeing water fountains, you'll be seeing so many things that will change, you'll be proud of. That what you will be seeing is similar to what you've been seeing on the televisions of Dubai, Kigali, London, and many of these big cities. So the arrival of Onitsha is set, and the plane that is leading to it is about to take off. Onitsha is about to take off, and with this strategic plan, surely Onitsha will finally take off and begin to compete with other cities around the world, not just in Nigeria, but around the world, because Onitsha is a massive and a mega city of note. Although he been neglected over the years, but time of his revival is now. Time of his rising is now. And this rising will actually empower a lot of people. Those that have their properties at this time in Onitsha will actually be smiling in the bank, because Onitsha is going to rise. As they said in the Bible, the dry bones will rise again. With this strategic plan of this government and his push for some of this transformative agenda, you will see that the coming of Onitsha is not far, but it's near. So what are you waiting for? I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I would love you to comment. Let's go to the comment section and discuss more on this. It's very important for us to discuss more and more of this, and also it's very important for you to share. Do you know about the strategic plan? Do you know about it? Do you think the government is just there for like others? Do you think Soludo is just there wasting his time? He's changing gear already. He might have made his mistakes in the past, but now is the time he's changing gear. Finally, he's changing gear. That transformative agenda we are going to see it. We will live to see all those things, because he's actually changing gear. Soludo is basically changing gear, and this changing gear will bring about a lot of things. So the Onitsha people we are mocking will not remain the same again, because there will be total transformation. There will be total transformation. So that's what we are discussing about. There will be so much things. The Upper-Iweka will be transformed. Upper-Iweka will be transformed. That's what we are discussing about. Upper-Iweka will totally be transformed. Upper-Iweka will be transformed. So that's very, very important. You will see you will see a lot of mega structures that will transform this Upper-Iweka, and these mega structures will bring about the change of the economy of the state. So there is a strategic plan to change a lot of things in the state, but Upper-Iweka is going to be transformed for good. It's going to be transformed, and a lot of things, a lot of people that know Upper-Iweka in the past will not know it anymore, because totally will be transformed. Upper-Iweka Onitsha will be transformed for sure. So the strategic plan of Anambra state government concerning Upper-Iweka will cause a big disruptive change. Government will not be approving anything except these things, and a lot of properties and businesses has to move to another area. because of these strategic plans. So you will be seeing mega structures. Even if you see a shopping mall or plaza, it will be a high-rise shopping malls. Most of those areas will be high-rise, not less than 6 to 10 story high. That's what you'll be seeing in that area. So that's what it means. Some people will be saying, oh, what will happen to those things that are there already? A lot of them might be demolished. That's what happens, because the Coca-Cola market, you can see, for instance, will no longer be there. So I don't need to talk much. We might discuss more about this, but because this video is becoming longer. Thank you very much for all your support. Thank you for always joining us. Remember to like, remember to comment, remember to subscribe to this channel. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I see you in the next video. Remember what we discussed, the strategic plan for Upper-Iweka, Onitsha. See you and have a wonderful time. I am Kodili-nye. Bye.